All right, first things first. Yes, that is a new plant. That is a new plant. Yes, I have a green watch on to match this little green thing and the green plant. Yes, yes, very observant of you guys. Well done. Anyway, moving forwards. So what I'm going to explain today is I'm going to quickly tell you through, well, quickly run you through what I did today. And then I'm going to share with you guys a lesson that I learnt today. And a lesson that is applicable to anyone who is pushing forwards and achieving new things. So firstly, what I did today was I had a call with the property guy, the penthouse guy, the luxury guy. Had a call with him. And he basically told me a bunch of new information that I didn't know, which isn't very ideal, because I came to him with a full plan, a full strategy that was completely destroyed in the first 3 minutes of the call because he told me some new information. So now I have to refine my strategy and try and land him again. And what I can learn from that, guys, is that what he told me today was completely new information. And new information means new objectives, and new objectives mean new problems, new questions that need answers. And the lesson that I want to share with you from today is that when you're pushing forwards, when you are making new progress, when you are achieving new goals, by definition, that means that you are running into new uncharted territory. That means that, like, by definition, that means that you are doing something for the first time. So, when you are pushing forwards and you are faced with problems, at the start, it's unusual to be confused for days on end, and hopefully not about the same problem, because you should solve problems fairly quickly if you're actually moving forwards. But when you are pushing forwards, you're going to be faced with constant new problems, because if you're actually pushing forwards, that means that you're trying to gain new ground. You're trying to learn new skills, hit new targets, and to hit those new things, you have to find a way to do that. So it's all new. It's all constantly confusing when you're moving forwards, because you're pushing forwards, you're pushing through uncharted territory constantly. It is a constant battle of, this is unknown territory. Let me figure out what's going on. Let me conquer this little section, but how am I going to do that? It's constantly confusing. And like my mentors have told me, that's just a thing. Like, you're just perpetually confused when you are pushing forwards. It's just a constant. And it's a good thing. And, you know, I'm about, 2 weeks into like actually trying, and I've just become used to it. Now when a new problem comes up, and I learned this with my first client, was when a new problem would pop up for us, he'd instantly just start talking about solutions, possible solutions. All right, well, let's try this. Maybe we can try this. Maybe we can try this. I know someone who's solved this problem before. Let me call them, see what they did. He instantly just started just listing off possible solutions. Don't know if they work or not. Let's try. And I'm really starting to be like that now, where a new problem isn't really intimidating. Yes, the goals are intimidating, and the problems in between me and them, the problems in between me solving this problem, which, for example, is I'm not making X amount of money a month. That's a problem, right? In my world, that's a problem. So for me to solve that problem, I need to do new things, and I need to find a new system to achieve that. So when new problems pop up, it's not as scary as it used to be, because honestly, I'm facing new problems every single day. Every single day I'm running into new things. It's just become normal now. Now, sure, the problems themselves, like uniquely, aren't normal because they're all different, but the constant feeling of new problem. All right, possible solutions. Let's try and find this. Let's try and find a way to fix this. That is new, and that is a good thing. So if you are starting out trying to learn a new skill, trying to scale a business, trying to land new clients, like that's the lesson that I'm currently learning. I learned how to do successful outreach, or I learned how to write an outreach template that works for where I'm at right now. I learned that. I solved that problem because I like, if you guys have been keeping up with the series, I was getting endless phone calls by day 4. Took me 4 days. And then my phone was just ringing too much. I had to cut back. I've solved that problem. I've solved the booking calls problem. I can book calls whenever with whoever. But now I'm learning the landing the client, landing the deal. That's the current problem I'm facing, is landing the clients. Sales, right? That's the current problem that I'm faced with. And today was just one of those days where I had an entire strategy planned out that took me, I don't know, like roughly 6 or 7 hours to make. And it was all thrown out the window within 3 minutes of the call. My entire 30-minute presentation was just destroyed in 3 minutes. So when new problems are put against you, don't stress. Don't stress. That's good. That means that you're making progress. When you're pushing forwards, expect constant issues. Expect constant problem solving and expect perpetual confusion, because that is just a part of the game. And if you are making new progress, by definition, that means that it is unknown. It is new. It is new. It's new. I don't know this, right? This thing over here, this pen, it's new. I've never used it before, for example. I've never used this pen before. If someone asks me, oh, how does that pen work? I don't really know. I can assume that it works the same as the other ones, but I don't know. Maybe I take the lid off and I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to say, right? They might ask you, how easy is it to remove the ink from clothing? I don't know. I could put some on my clothing. This is new. This is new territory. Now I got to find out how to get it off. How easy is it to get off? That's new, because I don't know. I actually don't know, right? So new progress is perpetually confusing. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. When you're pushing forwards, problems are constant, and problems are positive indicators that you are actually making progress. Because if you're making no progress, you'll either A, run into the same problem over and over again, or B, get stuck on one problem and cower out, turn around, and run away with your tail tucked between your legs because you are a coward. So guys, I'm also going to start just doing nightly check-ins, because I find during the morning, it's a lot easier for me to concentrate if I just wake up, do my morning routine, do my meditation, so I'm just completely zenned out, locked in, and then just get straight into like the important work. I find that if, I record a video and then I might stutter a bunch and mess it up and then record it again and again and again and again, it drags on. It takes up like 30 minutes of my time. And then it just also gives me new stimulation. There's a bunch of shit I have to open. It's no good. Either way, it messes up my focus. I have noticed a difference and an improved level of focus by just waking up, locking in, and just getting straight to work, film in the afternoon. Because the truth is that this doesn't take much brain power. And in the morning, I've got loads of brain power that I don't want to spend on speaking to camera. That's just the truth. But anyway, guys, this video is about to hit the sweet 10-minute mark, so I'll keep on going for a little bit. I'll quickly tell you guys about day 2 of the dopamine detox. Again, fucking easy. Easy. You know how we do it. It's easy. It's not hard, because I've basically been doing it for a week already. I haven't watched any YouTube, no Instagram reels, stories, nothing, no posts. Just opened it for messages this morning. Other than that, I haven't touched it all day. I honestly don't even have the app. I just have the website. I just use Instagram.com if I need, because I'm weird. Third thing, what was the third thing? Meditation every day. Easy. Good. Very good. I actually really like it. Some aggravating stuff happened this morning. I was supposed to meet a friend and I ended up just waiting around for 30 minutes, standing like a dickhead. First thing in the morning. And he never showed up because he forgot that he was supposed to meet me. And that was aggravating. But getting home and just zenning out and then getting straight to work, it was fine. So that works really well. And the other things I can't remember because they probably don't matter. Oh yeah, no music. That's another thing. No music, easy. Driving today with no music. I actually prefer driving with no music. As much as it is fun to drive with music, I prefer driving without music. I find that I can drive more efficiently and I'm more aware of my surroundings. And I just want to reiterate, guys, that it is really easy to do something if you actually want to, or it's really easy to ignore the new problems and not be scared of new issues if you are like obligated to do something. You're gonna take instant action when you have to do something. Otherwise, the consequences are detrimental. When the stakes are high, you will do anything. I think there was a quote that I'm trying to remember where it was from, but it went something along the lines of, "A man will do nothing until he has to, but when he has to, he will do anything." And it's pretty true. When you decide that you are going to do something, and when you have a strong enough reason why you need to do that thing, the rest goes out the window. The excuses, it all just goes straight out the window as soon as you're obligated to take action. So for like something like the dopamine detox, it's easy. It's easy for me because I actually want to. I actually want to have a clear brain, and I do have a clearer brain since I started about 7 days ago. I have a way clearer brain, honestly. Like, guys, if you're addicted to stupid stuff, honestly, it's because you want to be, and you honestly don't want to quit. I used to smoke a bit, and as soon as I wanted to quit, I haven't smoked since. It's been over a year. And I went from smoking every single day to just complete cold turkey, quitting. I went from smoking every day for 2 years to just quitting instantly. Instantly. You know why? Because I started fighting. And the repercussions, the consequences of me smoking were physical, and it hurt. It hurt me. The consequences was me getting punched in the face. That was the consequences for me smoking. And for me, it just wasn't worth it. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to smoke anymore. Boom. I stopped. Easy. Done. Now, that doesn't mean that my body wasn't going through withdrawals. That doesn't mean that I didn't want to smoke. I didn't want to smoke, but I still got the urge, come nighttime, there's not much to do. I wasn't building my business at the time. I was just kind of like, all right, well, now I got all this free time on my hands. What am I going to do? This is new. And I just accepted being bored. It's just a part of the game. But I actually wanted to stop, and I instantly stopped. Anyone who says that they're addicted to smoking, that it's hard, they're weak. They're an idiot. And they're probably pale, skinny, unhealthy, and ugly. It's not hard to do something if you actually want to do it. Or at least it isn't a question to whether or not a problem is solvable if you actually want the outcome. If you want the outcome, you will find a way or make a way. It is guaranteed if you actually want it. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. It's going to be a big day again because we've got new problems to solve.